So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So what we have here, scientists has just discovered an untouched rainforest on top of a mountain in Africa, right? But here's the problem. Here's always the problem that sparks the debate. It comes in the form of whether or not we should leave it alone. That's always the problem, because some people see it as soon as man gets a hold of it or step foots there and starts to disrupt the balance or whatever is going on there, we always ruin it, is how some people feel. I can't really knock them on that debate. You know what I mean? We do have a tendency to disrupt or ruin or tear up or destruct something. I don't know what it is. We have that tendency. You know what I mean? So a lot of people feel like we should just leave the rainforest alone. You know what I mean? Let it be. Let it continue doing what it's doing. Maybe get our data from afar or whatever information we feel as though we need from it. You know what I mean? But you know we're not gonna listen. You know man is not gonna listen. All they heard was new discovery, untouched rainforest here. It's over with. You know, they're gonna be if not they're already setting up camp, it'll be there shortly. So we're gonna get into this video. If you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Let's check this out.
We are surrounded by mysteries. The unknown envelops us. Secrets lie in every crevice of our lives and cannot be contained in a bubble of familiarity. Past, present, or future discoveries are constantly being made. Some tell us more about ourselves, our species, our psychology, our history. Others, especially discoveries of the cosmic kind, leave us with even more questions. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at 3 extraordinary discoveries. Scientists find Mozambique's untouched rainforest on top of Mount Lico. Our planet is abundant with breathtaking sights. Mount Lico in northern Mozambique is one of such sights. Mount Lico is a steep mountain, tall but seemingly mundane. That is until explorers uncovered a secret rainforest hidden on the very top of the Lico, protected by a circle of sharp, glistening rock. Mount Lico was known to the locals who resided nearby, but the rainforest was completely unknown until only several years ago, and even then it was only discovered thanks to a satellite image found by Julian Bayliss, who announced his finding at the Oxford Nature Festival.
Look at it. Yeah, I see why it wasn't discovered. It's sitting in that huge crater. Who going down in there? Not I. You know what I'm saying? It took satellites to be like, whoa. I think we got something here. Look at the green compared to, and this could be the actual picture of that. But if it's not, look at the color of the greens outside of the crater and then compared to it inside of it. Yeah, you can tell it's either untouched and it's very, very strong as far as life in those trees. You can tell that green. Yeah, to me that says, whew, it's strong, and we might need to leave it alone.
Julian Bayliss, who announced his finding at the Oxford Nature Festival. Ever since the discovery of this miraculous rainforest, Lico has been at the centre of geographical attention from scientists of all kinds. This hidden rainforest has shown that despite all the advancements we have made as a species, there is still much left for us to uncover even on our very own Earth. If it had not been for Julian Bayliss noticing one small anomaly on a satellite image, we would still have absolutely no idea such a place even existed on top of the mountain.
Nope.
Who knows what other places have not yet been found by us? What locations are out there, waiting to be discovered? On the other hand, perhaps the lack of human touch in all natural places on Earth is for the better. These untrodden locations have not yet suffered the harm our species tends to cause.
See? Same thing he's saying. I was saying at the beginning of the video, bro. It's in our nature to ruin nature. That's bars.
locations have not yet suffered the harm our species tends to cause, and some people feel the expeditions to these locations, Mount Lico included, are more damaging to our already wounded planet than beneficial. Others argue that expeditions to these places can offer knowledge of immeasurable value. We can learn more about how nature works and how we fit into the giant puzzle known as life.
Yep, I can see that side as well.
Many rainforests are unprotected for the sake of mass production of goods and products, and Mozambique's forests are under the unprotected category. Currently, many researchers are trying to gather enough evidence to argue their case that the forests of Mozambique should be under international legal protection. Sad as it may be, often ancient forests require reasons to be protected. For example, if endangered species or even brand new species live there, or if there is an endangered herb or plant in need of taking care of, it can help highlight the issue and justify their official protection. A recent expedition of the area focused on both the Lico rainforest as well as scoping out Mount Sakone, which lies close to Mount Lico, in hopes of seeing whether a similar discovery would be made. Mount Sakone was described as being just as majestic and species-rich as Lico by the explorers. These brand new discoveries also help to highlight the contemporary issues we face with mass deforestation and the tragic factual statistic that a football pitch's worth of forest is destroyed not daily but every single second that passes. Deforestation is the horror of the modern world, alongside global warming, as the forceful removal of the vast quantity of trees ruins the soil, which entirely floods during the natural wet seasons of rainforests but causes terrible droughts during the dry season. Lico is lucky that it has got the natural defense of the tall, steep mountain walls which encase it in a 125-meter high bubble of safety from outside harm. All traces of humans ever exploring it will soon be concealed forever, and the land will be the same as before it was found, if we leave it be from now on. Unfortunately, the human traces meant to fade are only physical. The rainforest is suffering greatly due to the increase of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which affects its ecosystem. Observing Lico from afar offers us a new insight into the effects of global warming, new data of how an untouched environment is reacting to it, without active human interruption or corruption. Surprisingly, however, ancient humans seem to have known of the location, as pottery has been discovered near a waterfall.
Oh, snap. Wow. Wow.
Strange infrared light emitting from a pulsar. The cosmos is a thing of awe, horror, and fascination. Space has been the subject of speculation for aeons. Among some of the most questioned space-related topics, black holes and neutron stars have to be some of the most popular discussed topics due to how little we truly know about them, or how they fit in the larger scheme of the universe.
Agreed. Like, I don't know how I made it through life without discussing black holes in the conversation. Nowadays, I'm walking around praying somebody has some sort of knowledge on this stuff so we can have a conversation. Before, I couldn't even tell you nothing about a black hole. Now I want to have a conversation with anybody.
Till we truly know about them, or how they fit in the larger scheme of the universe.
Right.
Recently, the Hubble Space Telescope has discovered something unsettling and intriguing. One neutron star has been caught displaying strange swirls of glowing infrared light. When a supernova explodes, it sometimes leaves behind neutron stars. Neutron stars are an estimated 1.4 times denser than our Sun, but only 12.4 miles in diameter. Space.com claims that at such an insane density, a teaspoon would weigh 1 billion tons. Occasionally, neutron stars spin at high speeds and release electromagnetic radiation, such as X-rays. These neutron stars are known as pulsars. RxJ 0806.4-4124 is the name of the neutron star emitting infrared light, and studying it might help develop our understanding of how neutron stars work. RX and 6 other X-ray pulsars near us, being 3,300 light-years away from Earth, are referred to by astronomers as the Magnificent Seven. The reason why these 7 stars are so extraordinary is that they burn intensely hot, hotter than they logically should, given the available energy at their disposal and their age. They also spin around at a slower rate than most other known pulsars. Bettina Posselt, a lead author of an astrological paper in the Astrophysical Journal, states, "We observed an extended area of infrared emissions around this neutron star, the total size of which translates into about 200 astronomical units, approximately 18 billion miles, at the assumed distance of the pulsar. Never before has a pulsar emitted infrared light, especially with such an insanely large signal. The emission is clearly above what the neutron star itself emits. It doesn't come from the neutron star alone." And though astronomers are frantically coming up with theories and suggestions, nothing can be proven just yet. We will have to observe and hope that we will be able to uncover the secrets of the pulsar RxJ 0806.4-4124.
Where do they get these names from?
Prehistoric ancestors were resistant to smoke. Researchers from the US allegedly found a genetic mutation our ancient predecessors might have possessed, which made their lungs and bodies far more resistant to the harmful effects of smoke, which aided their survival as opposed to the downfall of the Neanderthals. The aryl hydrocarbon receptor gene breaks down particular toxic gases and substances. Hydrocarbons released by burning wood, which often inhaled, can cause cancer. The gene causes the aryl hydrocarbon receptors to trigger and cleanse the chemicals from the body. Humans might have been less sensitive to the harmful effects of smoke due to an overproduction of enzymes as well, and this could have ensured our ancestors' survival. The ability to be around fires for long periods of time with little to no harm would have been a great evolutionary advantage for our species.
Now, this is the first time I'm hearing that about being around fires so often now. Yes, certain fires can emit different toxins. Absolutely. If you're in a house fire, they always tell you, for us, when I was a firefighter, you had to put on an SCBA, the mask and the tank, everything you had to have on an SCBA, right? And then everything burning inside is harmful to you. You know what I mean? Because different synthetic fibers, different things that's in it, all kind of stuff that could burn off, turn into gas as you inhale it, yes, can cause cancer. But regular wood from outside, nobody's never really broke that down for me until now. I did not know that. And to think that these ancient civilizations and ancestors and different ones like that they were always constantly around a fire, had to build up some type of resistance. You know what I mean? So just to hear that is insane. Now you're gonna think about that come wintertime, and those of us who love nothing better than to just burn a nice fire during the wintertime. Look, we don't even look for reasons. Now I can understand those starter logs and different things like that. Yeah, you can't have that burning all into your place and stuff like that. Of course, you inhale a bunch of those, cool. But just wood from outside? I gotta get some more information on that. I didn't know that.
Little to no harm would have been a great evolutionary advantage for our species. Research shows that Neanderthals who lacked the mutation had far more respiratory issues and fertility struggles than Homo sapiens. Dr. Perdue, a researcher on the project, spoke about the theory. "We prospered because of this mutation. I wouldn't say Neanderthals died out because of it, but it could have been a contributing factor." After comparing our modern human genetics to our ancestors, Neanderthals and Denisovans, it showed that our ancestors and us are the only ones with such advantage-giving genetics. If these claims of such a helpful mutation are proven as accurate, then this would be one of the very first examples of humans evolving to environmental pollution, but it is still not fully confirmed and currently only a hypothesis. An environmental toxicologist from the University of Massachusetts, Emily Monoson, commented on the matter. "It wouldn't be unexpected that being exposed to a contaminant that makes you sick would be a selective pressure on humans. You're talking about one helpful adaptation against one chemical, but there's a lot of other harmful particulates in smoke." Monoson believes caution should be taken when experimenting on the matter of the mutation and testing whether or not we actually do have it, as it might cause more bad than good. Regardless, the researchers involved wholeheartedly believe in their claims. Science and...
You'll start looking at these fires differently now if this is the case. The guy there standing around that, you know what I mean? And we always looked at that as, that's normal. That's how they kept themselves warm. That's probably how they kept different animals and different threats away. So you looked at this as normal, not knowing that they could have been potentially harming themselves with different things. Wow.
Regardless, the researchers involved wholeheartedly believe in their claims. Science and technology are constantly advancing and developing. This gives us brand new ways of investigating not only the future and potential ways of improving our vast knowledge and understanding of the universe, but can shed some light on the mysteries of the past. But what do you make of these discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
Now, if you ain't learned something in this video, I don't know what's wrong with you. Nah, I'm just kidding. But you see what I'm saying as far as the rainforest go, right? We just have that destruction capability inside of us, bro. But it's so much information to obtain, so I can see both sides of the argument. You know what I mean? Those who say we should leave it alone, respect it, stay back, and let it continue to thrive. I get that. Those who say, man, it's great beneficial information that we can gather from going in and researching this rainforest. I can understand that as well. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of caught in the middle. And then this whole thing about our ancestors and the fires and different things like that. Imagine the ones that constantly slept by fires, bro. That's wow. Never put it into that perspective. But y'all get at me in the comment section and let me know what you thought about this video, and then stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.